Guys, welcome back for the game 2. This time Ali is black and Ilya is white. I will change the colors very fast.
Yeah. So first game was like, even though Ali lost, I think there was like the quality of the game was pretty high, and I hope that in the second games he will show same skill, and this way there would be a chance, like pretty decent chance for the third game, because both of them are playing well, and if like in this good quality game, I feel that. I feel like that Ali really has a chance. If there would be some, maybe not so complicated game, but maybe less fighting, but more some judgment stuff, I have a feeling that he could do. He could manage even. Well, not. I'm not sure about win, but win one game, he has a good chances, at least from this point. It's really tough to come back when you are losing first game. I think no one in our league did. Maybe you did.
Yes, I think
Falco.
I think only I managed on
Yeah,
against Artem.
yeah, but overall it's not so easy. It's really hard. So
Yeah, it's pretty hard. Yeah, I still need to fix the time, but you can talk about the game in the meantime, sure.
okay, so far there is a lot of options, and in this kind of Fuseki, you can play whatever right now. It depends on the players, what they are feel comfortable, what they study, and so we will see. I think so far it's a bit meaningless to talk about Fuseki a bit. Yeah, good evening. But I don't know. To be honest, I would just play here and didn't try to make some complicated stuff. Also, invading in the corner is a good option. Like, we can also play here. It's also okay. So far, I think the range of mistake is less than 1 point, and in this kind of range, it's just choosing which Fuseki you are comfortable to play, and maybe you have more experience with that, and this is what they are doing. Okay, this one I didn't see for a while. This is interesting. Like some Chinese with some exchanges. It still looks okay. It's not really a big problem. Here, I would like to kick and force white to have this kind of shape and maybe play here. This would be, I think this would be my feeling how to play as black. But
This
in
is quite
general,
popular nowadays, I think.
I see. Okay, I didn't really recently. I didn't follow up a lot of professional games. I follow up on the my game and then a review. I'm not really following the professionals for some reasons. Maybe I should. Don't know. But yeah, this one is also. I think if you choose these two moves, A and B, AI likes B. But the difference again is super small, and I don't know. Okay.
Wow.
This one is cool. Probably it's good, but you need to know how to play this. Huh.
The
And
co-variation.
I don't know.
Wow, but they are playing fast.
Yes, I know this variation.
Yes.
But can you attach, for example, here or something? I saw this kind of variation at some point. I don't know if it's good enough or.
Looks cool.
I don't know. I saw it at some point, and I'm not sure it's a good or not good. But it was like some old Lila version. Maybe it's not really good. This core looks okay, but there is no cost rate for that. You can just put it and play elsewhere. You cannot put core right now. Maybe like this.
I think it's possible because if you lose this score, you don't lose
That
that
much,
much.
yeah.
I mean, you still lose quite a lot, but it's not
Yeah,
that
it's not
much.
like 10, yeah, so. But yeah, maybe Cisco is still possible. But they are no some sequence, they are playing fast.
Oh, this is something I don't know. Do you know this?
No, I never saw this. This turn, I think this turn is also something special that if you are playing this, probably you already know how to play about this turn.
Yeah, especially because they played so fast.
Yeah. But I don't like this for black. I don't see I don't see why the turn is so important right now.
Yeah, I also
Because
don't know.
white shape looks good. It's almost alive. If white in any emergency case can play at A and like the group is alive. So I don't see. Also, you cannot block it. You cannot get a lot of wall. Don't know. Hard to say. We will see. This one is kind of obvious. Probably you have to play this like this. I want to answer 3. It looks big.
Yes, I wonder if black will answer at 2. Maybe he will rather connect solid at e5.
Does it really make sense?
But now push through. Yeah, and take.
And here?
And no, just connect.
Ah, I see. Makes sense.
I don't know. I mean, yes, maybe white can play here, and maybe it's hard to cut.
Don't know. It looks like some. I think this variation might be really okay for black, but I'm not sure.
Yes.
Super unclear. Okay, so.
But I think.
But there is no other choice. Maybe you can play here, but looks strange.
This one also has a lot of agi, right?
Yeah, I
Like black
see.
can peep and.
Black can play here and it's not alive. Maybe you don't need to fix shape anyhow. I mean, you can just jump. No, you cannot jump.
Maybe you can play tiger's mouth and kind of block the corner. I mean, I meant in the corner s5.
Ah, this one. But there is some problems in the shape. I mean, it's really hard to operate with this shape at all.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's maybe this tiger mouse is not a good shape, but looks like it's the only one move. So we need to find the move after this.
Do you think giving up those 2 stones is okay? I mean, the variation which you wanted to show with the p9, for example, for white.
With this?
Well, this one is hard to judge.
Yeah, it's hard to judge. I think it might be okay for white, but it's really it looks like both white and black get a decent result, and it's super hard to judge who get better.
Yes.
Like black has decent shape, but you probably will not run with these 2 stones because shape is not really great.
Well, it depends because if you can run with them, like if you can run with, for example, s9.
S9.
I think that's
like
a big question. Yes.
You're dead, no?
And
I want
t9, I wanna play. I mean, if this works, and
I want to play like this.
yes, or maybe attach and then later. Oh, wait, white is alive.
So. White is not alive. Well, here it's
I mean,
always
locally.
alive, but locally it's alive because you cannot really play here, or you can.
Maybe I can Atari first and play there like locally.
But what? Yeah, you can play this. But I will play here.
Yes, and variation finished. You see.
There is no even call.
Yes, there's nothing.
I'm trying to find some.
Yeah, then it doesn't make sense to run with the stones.
Maybe there is something in fact, but there's some really strange core variation. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can really run. But also as fight, I want to get, this Atari, but you cannot really win this core. This is really ups. Like when you play like this, you cannot really play here. This is usually you want to get this, but I mean here
Maybe
maybe
black. Maybe black could also go out instead.
like this.
No, I mean like instead of taking at 12, he could
Yeah.
have gone out with 13.
And now it's a ladder or like this. Yeah, it's really difficult to judge. Let's
Yeah.
see if they are playing this variation, because I think they are just have a different way of judgment. Okay, how to handle this? First question.
Yeah, block or extend are the
Extend?
options, right?
Extend feels like not good. I don't know, maybe even like
Okay,
this
but
is maybe
if you are not going no this
no, it's not good. This one is better for sure, because problem is that if you play from here, black can always play from this side. So like this 5 is super painful for a shape, and basically you have to play from this side to kind of like, this is a crucial move. Yeah, of course it's better to get this exchange first. It's not really a big difference, but now I don't see a good move for white. Huh. So I don't know. Okay. I see. Now the sequence is working. You see, this is a tricky. This was a tricky way of exchanging this A for B, and now we go for the previous variation, but now we have a tiger mouse.
Yes, well, this one looks much better for white. I mean, that exchange looks really good for white. What I wanted to say.
Yeah. So maybe you have to play immediately here. So without like here, I think white tricked black a bit with this exchange 1 for 2. Like maybe black should ask first here, because right now I don't think white can fight somehow. But we will see. Okay. This move is just forcing white to answer. If white will run, for example, here, there is some problem. Yeah, big problem, let's say.
Quite.
So quite big problem. But also this is not acceptable answer. It's like this 1 for 2. Like
Wait,
black is
it's not acceptable for whom?
for white. I think it's not really that good if black will play 1 and you'll answer in 2. It's not really like, okay, it's not like it's not acceptable, but it's painful. Let's say like this.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you have to accept and you need to play like this, but it's painful. That's why I think Ali is trying something more interesting with a cut. And this cut looks maybe even good. I don't know how to answer this. Difficult.
Yeah. I guess it's too late to play Atari at R6 now.
This?
Yes.
No, this is too good. You mean
Maybe white would have to connect now, like after 3.
this?
Uh,
But this is not clear. I mean, so far it's not clear. You cannot. This is not acceptable for sure.
yeah, this.
But wait,
Yeah.
if you are going to kill,
But now we just sacrifice.
yeah, true. I
This looks
tried to.
suspicious.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But it's not so easy to sacrifice also. You have to spend the move somehow. Maybe 5 is not correct. I don't know. Yeah, maybe you have
Yes,
to
you
play
just, I
Atari
think, play Atari and block.
this way. This way looks best way to sacrifice. Maybe even without this, just.
I think just not cut at 7, just block. Ah, no,
Like
that
this.
didn't work. That didn't work. Yes, you're right.
Okay, you found sequence to sacrifice. The previous one was not good. Yeah. Okay. So, but so let's say connection is not acceptable. This one, you want to connect here, but it's
Yes.
still a lot of stuff. I mean,
Ah, yes, this is what you showed already.
but you can go with this one. Wait, this was some magic from OJS. It's not so easy to play like this. I don't know what is happening here, but in general, maybe it's not even necessary. You can even connect because after this exchange, the group is not alive. So it's not really easy for white to, like, it's additional problem.
Yeah.
Maybe go for this kind of call. But this is also not easy to play. Maybe you can, black can also connect for that. So I would cut if it's working. Yeah.
That looks good for black. I mean,
Yeah. Also, this Kasumi looks like a shape, but don't know. Now I would consider this. Solves everything, kind of. Yeah, now it's solved.
yes. Now the Atari doesn't make sense at R6 because white would just Atari under and
yeah. So
nothing.
also you can capture these 2 stones at A. So black need to kind of play here, and now you are kind of happy. I don't know about 5 if it's necessary. It looks big, but white solved the position. So yeah. Okay. Now position is again complicated. It's even more complicated than before.
So maybe cut now again at R6. I always want to cut there. I
Yeah,
really
also
wonder. I really wonder if the AI will also want to cut there each move.
yeah, I also feel like it's really important. Just timing is super important. Okay. They went really far, so I will try to play faster.
Yes.
So okay, not so far. What is the result here? First of all, black get a wall, which is big wall. But how about black is playing maybe something different?
But what a difference.
Jump. Maybe not jump, maybe this one. This one is I like more, in fact.
I liked the jump a bit more, but sure, why not?
Why you like jump more? I mean, jump,
Because
there is
here white
something.
can block at S12.
Yeah, you will not win on liberties.
I don't know.
I also don't know. The most direct way.
Maybe Hana instead of 6? Or is it too much?
This Hane?
No, the other one.
Uh-huh. Yeah, maybe jump is better than. But even like this, I like even this variation even like this, because I like this exchange just overall. 1, 2, and 3. Maybe jump is better. I don't know. But the point is that you are always happy with this result.
Yes, I agree.
Because it's not really acceptable for white. So white need to figure out how to deal, how to cut, and it's not so easy. Maybe white will manage find some sequence how to cut in a very good way, but I don't see it right now. Maybe like this. No, it doesn't look so easy. So I feel the jump here looks like a good move.
People in the chat are saying that it looks like good for black, But what do you think if white captures the right side? Would you
I think
feel good as black or good as white?
if like this, I feel white is good.
Me,
White
I
get
also
to
feel
move.
like white is actually like really good, I would feel.
Yeah, yeah. I also feel like really good as white. But if black is jumping, I mean, then I don't see how white can capture this. And if it will be like this, it's disaster for white. It's kind of same, but you have a weak group and you didn't capture anything.
Yes.
So I have to say that maybe this one was a mistake, but we will check it later. By the way, it's what is this? It's dying, no? Who is dying? I don't know. One, two.
I think
I
black
think
is dead.
it's with this move, huh?
Yeah. Maybe also with T9.
T9. T9.
Hmm.
This.
No. T9.
But it was the move that I showed. It's the only move. There is no other move.
But I meant for white. Yeah, I mean this works for white too. But maybe black will get some endgame.
But this, yeah, but this is the only option. I don't see other move. All other moves doesn't work. So
Wait,
you can play only like this.
really? White cannot play T9?
T9. This one.
Yes.
Yeah, T9. I'm not sure you can play it.
Or maybe even the other
How to handle it later?
T10? No,
Oh,
T10.
T10 is wait, this one? Yeah.
And now black has to throw in.
Seki.
It's Seki, but locally, but white can
Yeah, yeah,
cut.
yeah. Yeah, I agree, but you know, it's annoying Agi if you will play 4, it's annoying Agi. This is the point. For example, in this position, black will not answer. Maybe 1, 2. Yeah, you will always answer this. So, or you can answer like this. But it's not important, or it is. Oof. No, it's not important. You can get this exchange later, A for B, so you can connect anytime.
Hmm.
Okay, some endgame. Endgame practice. So what do you think about the result right now?
My first feeling is good for white.
Yeah.
Because I mean black has a nice wall. It's like really nice, but it's his only territory, no?
Yeah.
I mean it's not even territory, it's wall.
Well, we can consider that this is a territory. I mean,
Yes, this yes, but the rest
it's annoying. White could extend, like this move is huge. White could extend and play a monkey jump, play there. This is a lot of points. So even if you're building this area, it's not that huge. I think right now black also should play this one. I'm not sure it's center for sure for this moment, just to see how white is going to react to this. Because if like this, there is possibility to have at least Seki. I mean, if you will get some move around, I don't know where you need to get a move. Maybe here.
but actually someone is saying black can just play T10 and I mean push and T10.
Yes. Is it working? Oh.
We've come to this hopeless T11.
You want to play here?
Yes. Yeah. Maybe if you had a stone at T18, you would have a call, but
There is no way. So painful to die like this.
yeah, so your move T10 is just better. can.
It's just only moves that you can use. Okay. So far, nothing spectacular is happening, but I feel that this, like, why just making live groups everywhere? And usually it's really hard to enclose these kind of points or these points in center with this kind of game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like you will, at some point, you will, as black, for example, you will play here and white will play here, and you will never kill the stone in 3. And if you will start somehow to build points, usually you will just build not so much. Like, you need to block it from all sides. It's not really a good strategy. Good strategy is to find a weak group and build more like on attack or use some agi, but there is no weak places for white, so it's not so easy to kind of use all this wall for whole board.
And white doesn't even need to play R17.
R17, yeah, white
Yeah.
is alive. I showed, for example, that just to show the move for black, if black
Yes.
will try to center. In fact, the group is alive, yes. And it's R17 is not so big because overall this area is not big at all. Like, it's only 9 points. It's only about can black kill top group, and obviously black will not. Black can always, I think black can play this, but I'm not sure it's even center right now. Maybe not. Maybe it's still Gotes. So because group is like, white is happy to get one more move, and then now black is happy to kill it, but there is still something. It's not so easy.
Yeah. It takes like 4 moves to kill, and it's like 10 points.
How safe is the bottom for black? It's pretty safe, but white is not going to like. This is for sure is safe territory right now. I don't think white ever is going to invade. For example, let's say connect and black is playing somewhere. Let's say black is trying to kill. White is never going to invade. It's probably will die. I don't know how, but
No, this will not probably die. This will for sure die.
you know, things happens. For example, go some trick play and stuff. Something like ha and kill the half, you know?
Yeah.
But usually it's not working. Usually it will die. So no one is going to invade it too. Probably white will try just to limit it, maybe with some Keima and other stuff. And also, it's not like black is going to answer ever here. If black is trying to defend bottom side, this is a move. This one, or maybe a bit like a bit more safe. I don't know. Don't like this shape. In fact, maybe this one. So something like this, you are defending bottom side.
We have another question. Who do you feel is better right now?
I think white is better.
Yeah, I think so too.
But we will see in the end. This is also with the game with the wall of I don't know, whole board. It's absolutely unclear because it looks like white has a lot of cash, but in the end maybe this shape works more. And I played a lot of games like this with AI. When he has some strange wall and you look, it's a strange wall, and suddenly he built 80 there. And yeah.
But I feel like it's much harder to play for human with influence.
Yeah.
I mean, than for the bot.
Yeah,
it's like really hard.
Yeah, bots are playing super, like they're starting to play super scary. For example, they start to use some moves like around center, like this, try to enclose all. For example, I'm showing like something like this, and then suddenly they build 100, and you already don't know what to do because maybe it's not enough, and also this is super difficult to control for black and for white. But bots doesn't care, but for people it's really hard.
If either side has influence, then it's hard. No, I think it's much easier to reduce the influence than to build it. Do you feel the same way, Andrei?
Yeah, it's really hard to play with influence. I would say like this. So if it would be machine against machine, then it's okay. But if it's human against human, then the guy with influence, it's way harder to play. It's not like it's still okay, but your move are very hard to find. And in the end, you will probably collapse. Like when you will review the game, from this point, the white moves are easier to find the correct moves than black one. Black moves should be somewhere in the center, some abstract move which no one can really find. There's no logic in it. But white moves are simple, reducing. It's you can understand as humans this logic.
Yes, agreed.
Okay, there is some Joseki.
I will turn on the light in the meantime.
Okay. Huh.
Hmm.
What about choosing this? How do you feel? This one is would be slack?
What white did in the game?
No, just what do you think about this one?
I think it's fine because it's
I
hard
also
for
think
black
it's
to enclose.
yeah to enclose. Yeah, also feels that after this you don't know what to do. Yeah, you can run, but if you will run with the group, we both run to your Moyo, and probably there is no Moyo in the end. So yeah, but this one is also looks fine. You give up a lot, but I don't like variations when you give up corners because maybe bottom side and the corner and it's already closer game. But we will
Yes.
see.
Wow, this F14 to go out immediately is interesting, no?
Maybe it's okay. I think in this Joseki it should be the move. I mean the next move. Especially with this kind of wall, you're happy to have this result as black. And this cut is unclear how to punish like this. Maybe it's okay for white.
Yeah,
Maybe I
looks
would
like
play like this.
white is building a lot of points suddenly.
Yeah. So maybe it was overplay.
I think it was not good,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure what to play instead. Like,
Yeah, this is the problem for black. You have this kind of wall. Now I'm pretty sure computer will play some move to use this kind of agi here. But for a player to find this kind of move is absolutely impossible. Like it's really hard to find the decision how to continue. And because of that, like for white, white plan is clear, but for black, I don't know. He's trying something, but it's difficult. Just maybe the game would be 50-50 from this point, but it's really hard to find that 50% for black here. Just super difficult. And I think it was not successful. Yeah.
did
Okay.
black just die in the corner?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's so easy. No, it's easy. Yeah, it's just that. But black gets something. I don't think it might be okay.
Maybe this is an intentional sacrifice.
Yeah. Also, it's sacrifice. I mean, there is something. Let's play here, and this. Is it possible to kill this?
Kill the corner?
Yeah. It's a bit tricky, no?
Yeah, looks like black can live.
So this looks super good sacrifice. Like you get wall outside and the corner is still alive.
Well, it's
Yeah.
alive in co.
Yeah, right now it's not alive, I think. But still, maybe this one is center. Well, this one at least is big. I don't know if it's center or not.
Yeah, it's huge. That we can agree.
Is it center? Well, I mean, I found a sequence, I guess, how to manage, or maybe not. Let's say 1, 2, 3. This one.
6. To kill with 6?
Yeah. Because if you will not play 6, if you play here, it would be
But white played d12 in the game and not f12. That's the difference.
No, but that's why the point. I'm trying to find the codes out at Liberty. I'm trying to still find something. So that's why I'm.
Yes. Probably there is nothing.
Yeah, now it's nothing.
I think
Even with, yeah.
I think the chat is starting to like black here because of the
Yeah, but
huge whale.
But in general, if white will be close like this, white moe is also not smaller.
Yeah.
And right side and the corner and Komi and suddenly is. But right now at least it's clear way how to play. Also white can get something here, some solid.
That's huge.
Solid end game, maybe like this. This is bigger. Yeah.
Maybe black is not going to keep that up.
But how you going? You going to answer like this?
Yes. I think it should be better.
If you can cut, yes. Can you cut?
Real Toro1, thank you for the donation. And I will read your message. Go, Ali!
Good, I agree. If Ali will manage to hold on, then yeah, we will have a third game to build 100 point center. By the way, what do you think about this move?
About 1?
Yeah.
Yes, I like it a bit more than
Also
what he
like
did
you
in the
can.
game.
I think you cannot block it. There is no way. So it's super annoying.
There is some crazy cut, like
crazy cut.
yes,
I mean,
if you
like
play
this.
e4 first.
E4. This one.
Yes.
And you go like this.
No, 1 to the left.
This.
Yes.
You want to play core like this?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, some crazy stuff.
But I mean, it's already feels even if you capture the stones, this sequence doesn't feel really good for black. I don't think even if you will capture this, maybe you don't need to capture. Don't know. But even like this,
yeah,
this one is.
I think it's too crazy. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not.
Yeah. But overall, yeah. Maybe Kosum is also enough. We will see. Wait. What just happened? Ali is enclosing like this. I see. He's enclosing like here.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, sequence is kind of same. So, but I have a feeling that it's not enough.
Well, if top left is Seki and if top left is Ko and right is Seki, the game must be good for black. But unfortunately, the top left is dead, and the right side is also dead.
It's the way of how you think about your position. If you think about your position in optimistic way, then there is some problems. But there was a pretty decent minus. This one.
Wow. Wow, that was a huge minus. White closed with e8. That's a GG. That's a rest in peace, I think.
Yeah, I also think that this is game out. Even This is also working. Even though there is a huge endgame, you can get it. I don't think that it's really important in this game already. Yeah.
Wow, this was a huge loss.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Ah, I see.
Aha! Opa! Either we or Ali or Ilya missed
I
something.
see. I
Probably
think
Ilya.
you probably we and Ali and Ilya we all miss something.
No, maybe Ali didn't miss anything.
Yeah, maybe it was just good exchanges that look like a time Suji. By the way, he missed this move. This move he for sure missed because you should exchange after white play B. Probably you should exchange.
Yes, that's right.
This some minus, but now we again need to count points. But I don't like these games where you need to count points in center.
You know, the last
Wait,
game
wait.
was also like this. There was like a 90 points game, and now it's maybe even more. So it's gonna be even more difficult to count.
Yeah. Why? Wait. Why they didn't answer there? I mean, this is big. I don't know. I maybe. Where is bigger?
I think that's bigger. I think
I
Chase's king is
I
bigger.
I think. Well, maybe you connect first. I think the group is still alive. You cannot kill it, and you cannot also in close corner anymore. Oh, this group is so alive. It's really hard to do something to it. Maybe it will die, but the center all gone. I think after this sequence, so don't know.
Well, it was, uh, yeah, the center would be gone for sure.
And
So probably not even worth.
but probably Ilya just count points and he knows he's winning, so he's not really care. Like we are lazy here to count, but they are playing, they are supposed to count something. Usually in a game I count points more than in review.
Yes,
Looks like
in
black.
the game you have bigger motivation to count points.
By the way, is
Yes,
this a good move? You can block. What happened?
you
Ah, no,
cannot block because I
you
study.
can. It's true, but you can play here.
That you can do. And
But this is solid minus. I mean, or not? This
this doesn't
work
work. Works.
or does it? It's
It
some
works.
double co. It's double co. Ah, no, it's not double co. It's double. It's just co. So
Works.
he just yeah.
So seems like the endgame master is doing some endgame mistakes.
Yeah,
These two games. Also in the last game, he made some
yeah.
pretty
Some bad.
obvious errors. But I would like to go back maybe a little bit for like e4, like what happened there, because we said that it's a rest in peace GG,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
then
yeah.
somehow Black managed to connect there, and
Yeah, I feel like this was the move,
oh yeah,
but it's still not clear. I mean,
hmm. Yes, looks unclear, but maybe c7 and connect.
but it's still super unclear. I mean, well, maybe I don't know
I
to be
think it
honest.
looks fine for white.
Yeah,
I mean, yes, it looks unclear, but it looks like white is favorite.
I
And if
also
white
think
wins the
so
fight, then he wins the game for
for
sure.
sure. Yeah, and also it's hard to really keep the center and live with the right with the left group. So probably, well, probably two was the correct answer. Yeah, one was the correct answer. So here, this one was probably a mistake. Yeah.
For sure.
So now we will come back to this 100 points center game.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna count the center. Let's see how many points there is.
I'm trying to find something in Samaji somewhere. For example, oh no, there is nothing. Okay.
I count like 95 points for black in total.
Okay. I can write it 95 with the big numbers.
And I count like maybe 80 points also with Komi for white.
So we will have a game 5, I guess, if it's like this. Or game 3.
Game 3, probably, yes, maybe. If
So you see,
I counted correctly.
center strategy somehow works. I don't know. Okay, that's why, you know, this is when you're playing, you're always so optimistic about that stuff, about center, or optimistic or pessimistic, but in this case you need to count really correct because it's not so easy. Because this center can be, it could be 95 for black and it could be easily 80 if you are not counting. But maybe we will assume that this was probably the biggest mistake was here, biggest chance for white to really catch up after giving up this whole center. Also, maybe white played a bit slack to reducing it. But
yes, the h6 move.
Yeah. This move was also a bit slack. I mean, it's also a bit tricky when you play this kind of game. It's also a bit tricky. You feel that you can reduce center whatever, but in the end, if you are not counting correctly, which is also not easy with these time settings, that yeah, T12. No, T12. I think it's fine. Yeah, it's T12 is some small mistake. It's like 4 points or something. You need to also get some, like, I don't think it will be decisive, but here, like, white could probably, if I would play it like this, I think the difference is bigger than if black will try to enclose the center, it would be like at least 10 points difference, and this way the game would be closer. But we will see. Yeah, that mistake was for sure big, but
I think
this
it
one
was
is also
3.5 point mistake. Maybe something like that. Maybe 3 points.
well, in the end, it's a half of the victory of previous game. So
yeah.
By the way, I think this one is also not. Is this exchange is good? How do you think about this exchange?
Which exchange?
AB.
I think it's a good exchange.
Okay.
Because let's say white doesn't exchange it, and then black will block with c7.
Yeah, I know. But from other hand, if you will connect everything, you are losing good endgame.
Yes, but I think it's more likely.
Yeah, true.
For black to block at c7 than.
I feel like if white were behind, I don't understand then why white answer here. I would go out for sure. I mean, if I'm counting that I'm behind 10 points, or even if it's close, I think I would prefer to play one.
I would prefer to play it here anyway.
I can accept if you are winning, if you have a solid win by 15 points and you count and you are confident that you will finish the game, that maybe it's not necessary. But here, if it's unclear, I don't know. Let's see, they're playing. No, I like to comment Ali's games. He given some time to just review something, you know.
Yes. What is going on here?
Don't know. Let's consider what is reasonable move. Probably connection. This connection or this connection. Don't know which one is better. And then we have
Probably this one is better.
yeah, stakes liberty, but there is some tricky way with this extent.
Yes.
For example, we can play here. Yeah. How you answer this?
I think h2.
H2. Looks like it's working.
Yes.
But if we are playing like this,
Then we play the same. We just play j1.
maybe this one.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I'm a trick master.
Yes, but I will just take the g1, and then when we
This
play m2, we
is
send. Yes. Well, maybe not cut because white can play o1. Even o1
yeah, but
don't need b1, but
no, the other one doesn't work. This one
really?
doesn't work. Yeah, you can play
yes.
here.
True.
But this one is really annoying.
Wow.
But you know, it's also maybe this one.
No, this one maybe not.
Yeah, not the best one. But in general, yeah, there is something. Maybe they choose a different way. I don't know. No, see, he's playing this. I mean, Ilya is winning the game. He for sure he will play here. I don't see how he's not finding two. And then we will see the sequence right now.
Wait, can black play g1 instead of this? Instead of h3?
G1 here? Oh, no.
Instead of h3. G1.
This one.
Yes. And when you play Kosomi, then maybe I wanted to play bamboo joint, but maybe not.
Yeah. There is Atari
Yeah.
and
Wait, but I
but
can
wait.
take. Wait, this is some super weird stuff. But you can Atari first at L1. How about?
Yeah, true. And then it would be cool, at least.
Yes, and that would be some crazy, weird stuff.
Atari, and there is the core, so I need to also play here. Well, I can play it later, I guess. This. Yeah, I can play it now. And now it's some
Wow.
crazy stuff.
I think the first line is the most interesting line in Go. Most interesting stuff happens on the first line.
He's playing like this. And like this, it's not working, or it's working anyway. No, it's not. This one is not working.
Why?
How to play next move? This one?
So if you play J1, L1.
It's not working. He just missed it as Suji. He needs to play this bad timing.
Yes, but Ali also played wrong.
Ali played a bad move, yeah. Yeah. Feels bad. It would be so cool if they would play this reading first line stuff. Now it's obviously that Ilya, this is easy to find. In general, also I think he should play like this and maybe get something here. Connection.
So how much does black actually gain here? I mean white. How much white gain actually?
Some points.
Maybe enough points.
Maybe enough. But also losing something here. I mean, this is losing something. I'm thinking I want to take in center, but it's not possible. And there would be still a core. So anyway, there is still a core. You see? This core is not, well, this core is okay.
Wait,
I mean,
but why did white play 3?
I'm just want to, but anyway, it's a core. It's something like this core. Yeah, this
Wait,
kind of.
but white is going just to connect at q1. And then it's a call which black, I'm not sure if he wants to play this call.
That's true. Can black? You're losing some group and you are gaining 10 points.
Yeah, this is a call which black will not play.
That's true. I mean, this one maybe is better to play already. Right now.
Yes,
If you want to play.
maybe he can play it right now, but then white can throw him immediately, right?
Yeah, this would be a call.
Wait,
and
but
now call for the bottom group.
no,
Yeah,
that call is horrible. But now I'm curious. Did white throw in the game?
Yeah, white's throwing in the game.
Why?
This was, this was also my first feeling to throw in. This why I don't know. But right now, yeah, black just took his own liberty and he died, I think. Yeah, or it's a call for nothing.
He just donated like 5 points.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Okay. It's very important not to play here.
yes.
I think this one is the easiest.
Yeah. Or Tenuki.
Yeah, or Tenuki. Where is the biggest moves? Big move left at all?
Maybe something like b7 and
The b7 is huge, and
and
then play
maybe e10 or
b10 or e10.
e10. I meant e10.
E10 here.
One to the
No,
right,
no.
one to the
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
but maybe even there. I don't know.
I also don't know.
I don't know. I mean, it looks like dame, but maybe it's a few points.
I want to get this one, but I don't know if it's possible.
Yeah, I think it's not possible.
I also think so, but
White will just block and
yeah, I know. This I know. It's clear. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's not possible. That's pity. I want to get some extra squeeze sequence, but it's just not working.
yeah.
No, they are playing Ko. Okay.
Yeah, why not?
This Ko is big. I mean, now it's Ko. It's kind of okay for black. I think black is happy to play this Ko.
Wait, so if this is the result, did black actually lose? Like,
no, black didn't lose anything.
from the
Well,
overall
Ko,
sequence?
maybe some, but it's okay. Okay, thanks for this comment. This we are appreciate that someone is enjoying listening our interesting sequences. So, Ko, what do you think about Ko threats? Overall, even these two moves is already a huge gain. These two, 1-2, that white gain it, and black play from outside is a huge gain on points.
That is true.
So even if this will die, it's already gain. I'm pretty sure. The only one minus was this exchange 1 for 2. This is some small minus, but in general, on the bottom, I think white get some points.
Well,
Just before
it's not really 1 for 2, right? Because it's like 1 for the stone above, kind of.
Yeah, but this this 1 for 2, like this 1 for 2.
Yes, that's right.
Because white are tried to play under, and then Atari was like just become center. Wait, what is this?
Black played some Kofret, which is possible he's going to regret.
It's this some minus, but he will win the Ko. This is also very important. So even though it's a minus,
but wait, how do you answer D18 as white?
You will just play B18.
B18?
Yeah.
And connect?
Yeah, and connect Thunder.
Connect Thunder
Maybe with b17, for
Yes,
example.
and then
I don't know.
black can go
Maybe.
out with h19, no?
Yeah, that's true. But in general, it's not a big minus. So you can capture this stone. You can escape with this stone, but
Wait.
it would be gote. For example, the sequence would be like this. This. I don't know. If we go without core, let's say. This is still a tricky stuff a bit.
And if you go out?
I mean, I don't know about this tricky stuff.
There's a few tricky stuff.
I mean, this is super tricky. This is core.
So maybe white needs to connect with some move like a18. But then black has more liberties. And maybe black can go out, no? With h19, no?
Wait. I don't believe in this move. Let's go with this.
Wow.
How to answer?
Wow. A18.
I mean,
I have no words. I mean, what can I say?
but
It's
right
just
now
too
it
cool.
looks like a life. I mean,
Yeah, it looks like life. So maybe white has to play not this move, which you just played.
yeah. So let's see. Mm.
Oh, so they play like this.
Ah,
Ah,
so
they miss
boring.
it.
Come on. But there is still a lot of stuff. It's pity that now you cannot do much. You cannot. Yeah, is there is
I
some
think you
maybe
can go. Cannot you go out with h19? How would you answer? Maybe because of j16 after it will be problem because I mean you don't really want to play that exchange.
which exchange? I don't.
3. You just connect.
Hmm. Good
But
point.
uh,
Yeah.
that's it. No, here.
Yeah. It's so easy.
Yeah.
So far, white is dead. But
Well, it was a semi, which we didn't read yet.
yeah.
But
But it's clearly that something is wrong there with white shape.
yes.
Black missed a Kulte Sujet A18. But to be honest, I wouldn't find it ever in 30 seconds.
Well, but you found it in like 10 seconds. So
Yeah, because because I can click, you know, in the real game you cannot click.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
But in general, yeah, there is black can kill. Well, but semi, no, it's not real to win semi, I think. So if we go with semi here, one, can we get more liberties? Maybe best way is like this.
Yes,
But
maybe black play m18.
but yeah, but
But
it's not necessary.
that doesn't matter for the semi.
Yeah. So in general, yeah, it's not really. It's just one liberty.
Or
One liberty for black. Black is still winning by one liberty, even with that stuff.
so white has to play e19 then.
Yeah, e19. Can you manage?
Yes, after black plays 6.
But then it's core.
Yes.
But you know, this kind of core, only you
Yes,
can
I know,
hope for.
I know. But I mean, it's better than dying, no?
Yeah, it's two-step core. Yeah, I know. By the way, it's maybe even less than two-step core.
Yeah. Do you think Ali is seeing this, the h19?
No. Well, he didn't read this yet. I'm pretty sure Ali is not reading these variations during the game. But when he will be closer, you know, when they finish go on the bottom, he will come back and read this, and he can read this for sure. But the problem is that he's just not spending time for this right now, because they have some big core, which probably he thinks is really important. But
Because
yeah, but there.
when he played against you in the third game, we had an interview, and I don't know if you remember, but he could capture on the right side. He could play
I
50
saw.
points move,
Yeah,
but
I
he
saw.
said just no, you know it's too small. So I'm just wondering if he's thinking the same, like age 19, too
In
small.
in my game, I the problem is that I was know that there is a move for 50 points, but I know that I cannot spend the move because I'm behind even if I play there. And if I was hoping that he will not see it until the end, and I would play it at some point. This was my hopes during the game. That's why I go crazy to make some super complicated fight.
Yes, I
Uh,
understand.
but here, maybe Ali or Ilya also sees this, but right now it's just not a timing
Well,
for that.
I can already tell you a spoiler that
Aha.
also because of the chat, we Ali didn't play that move.
But this is also not so bad.
Oh, this is also good. Oh man,
Yeah,
this Ali is so strong.
this is some
He's
strange
finding
moves,
Tesuji after Tesuji.
but he's also not playing. I mean, this is a co for a group. Come on, for free.
Yeah.
But maybe don't know.
Wait, so but Black had to play M18. It was just M18 in center, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that's not as good as he could have played.
No. Wait. How does it? How it was? 1, 2. Yeah, it's center, and then
White decides
to go co.
to not care, which is
Strange, at least.
suspicious.
Yeah.
Strange for sure.
I mean, there is. I don't know. Maybe it's bigger. Who knows? But
No.
you cannot. But you cannot win the cause. This is the problem. Um, that's strange. Like Black has too many cause threats.
But wait, Black doesn't start the con on the top, but instead he plays the con on the bottom. This is also
Yeah.
something. This is some weird moves. I think
Yeah.
in this game we will not have just two moves over 5 points mistakes.
Yeah. Also feel so. Also, I'm not sure about this core. I think right now this one is bigger than the core. But yeah.
Possible, yes.
Okay. But taking the core is for sure not bad. So now the game will be still close. I mean, here would be a lot of, for sure, a lot of way more bad moves, but the game I still think would be close. It's funny, but yeah. This one,
Yeah.
this one, this looks strange. Again, maybe this can answer, or yeah, or don't answer. This is also an option. How to play on the bottom as white? How to on the left as white? How do you think?
I think the move which White played is not bad. I think. I'm just trying to count the points with ahead. So I'm going to give you a number soon. Hmm. It's super close, I think.
Yeah, but I think here I have feelings that this game Ali will win. I don't know why I have this feeling. Maybe because he lost the previous one, but don't know.
How big is N6?
And 6. Well, but Black will anyway get it or not? Or not?
Not anyway, it's 6 points. Got it, right?
Yeah, I know, but I want to play, like, now it's Black move, and obviously,
No,
will you
five
answer
points.
this? Yeah, will you answer this? Probably you will, as white.
Yes.
You will not play here. So I think Black will play there. But the problem is, I want to get, for example, this way. I want to get, but I don't know if you play like this. If it's center, probably.
No. Well, maybe it is. Maybe
It's
maybe it is.
tricky. I mean, let's say, and then you go.
Black
How
wins.
to survive this? This. Maybe not.
Wait,
Maybe.
the game just finished, and black won by resignation.
Okay.
So game 3, guys.
Phew. But
it was not by time, it was by resignation. So probably Ilya count, and he is very, very precise in counting. And he probably count that he's behind. So,
but overall, if it's not Santa, but I'm not sure it's Santa. I mean, even like this, I don't see how black is going to live. This is the problem. So I don't know. Looks like maybe it was close game, but anyway.
so I just put the game to AI Sensei for the analysis. In the meantime, so where do you think white went
Messed
wrong?
up.
Yes.
Well, first of all, I didn't like this sequence with killing the corner. I don't think it was so important. Maybe from this way I would push. I don't understand why you don't want to push again. It's one line. It's not like black is not going to answer. How you would play as black? You are not playing here. I mean,
No, maybe I would.
maybe you would, but you had a center at some point, and now you don't at all. Like there is nothing, and this is also looks like a center. I mean, it's just feels like with 1 and 3, if white will get these moves, there is 0 in center. And if there is 0 in center, probably bottom side is just not enough.
Yeah.
I
that
think
looks
as
like
black,
really important, yes.
I think with black would answer here. And maybe after you can consider to come back, because now it's like one line difference. It's huge. In the game, this turn, after this turn, maybe the game, like also Ali went for a kill and Ali went for a kill and Ali get a lot of center moves, and suddenly he blocked all center, which is great. Yeah, something like this. And I think this was kind of turning point. Before it was not clear how to enclose this center, but he managed. Ilya missed some timing to push few moves and to push few times in center, and suddenly this Boxino went like black almost built 100. So usually it's enough without killing anything.
100 is usually enough, that's right.
So let's see if my guess is correct. And also he was probably like, maybe he could reduce it in a more or less better way, but it's already details. And I feel like the most important things was that he didn't really went for, there was some small mistakes, but he didn't went for an exchange like before. A few moves later. This exchange. I would for sure go for exchange if I would count points at this point. Because if you are thinking that you are behind by 10 points, probably you need to play more aggressive. And even if you play like this, I'm not clear with this. I'm not clear who will win with these exchanges. Like even if black is capturing top, and white are just playing these Kosumis, which looks super strange. But in general, I think white would be still okay, even in this kind of exchange. So yeah.
I think so too. All right. So the AI sensor review is ready. So I'm gonna switch to that. So, moment. Okay, so we're here now. So mistakes over 5 points, there are 4 mistakes over 5 points, and 3 of them were whites. So the first white mistake was playing here at move number 110, and white should play here instead. And looks like black cannot do anything there in white's territory. But actually, Katago says that black is still winning by half point, even like that. Which means that black was winning a lot before.
Yeah.
The next big mistake, in AI's opinion, was connecting here. And he wanted to take the Sansan instead. Wow. Did you think the Sansan was so big?
Well, I expect the Sansan was big, but not that much. I mean, no, I would connect. I don't believe in that. I mean, I would let's play Sansan at this point. I agree, it's big move, but you know.
Yes, I would also connect there.
But overall, do you see that Katago doesn't feel like white was ahead by a lot? We said that it's comfortable game for white all the time, but in general, that fall was just too good.
Yes,
And
like here, it thinks black is winning by 1 point. So
yeah,
the chat were more correct about that.
yeah. But in the beginning, for sure, like I thought that the one took all right side. I think it's good, but yeah, it's good, but I thought it's really good. But in general, it's just even games, so really hard to evaluate this sickness game.
Yes. There's a question in the chat. Ygraph says black was winning around 10 points at the end. Is it correct? Yes, I think so. It's probably correct. I mean, if Ilya resigned, then... And he's really good in counting, so I think he knew that he was losing. And this was the biggest mistake in the game, and you were correct, Andrei. White should have played the Atari on the 2 stones in the center.
Well, this was obvious mistake. I mean, but not often you can get this chance when to go for some complicated stuff when the game is going really not really that good for you. And I think Ilya also knew that he's behind, but he just wanted. Maybe he thought he could reverse the game in endgames. So
yes, and actually, like that, if he played that move, he would be winning by half a point. And later, the next mistake for Ilya, yes, of course, allowing black to make a call on the top was much more valuable than playing the call on the bottom.
yeah,
and probably
it's one more interesting on the bottom. Could he play this Kosumi at J1? I'm just interested. Is it possible to play there, or there is not other variation at all?
let's see.
Because this might be a chance for Ilya, and also Katago might doesn't
Katago
see
thinks
this.
he should have played that Kosumi.
But is it a chance, or it's not really a chance, and there is no way?
Yeah, it still thinks that black is winning by 8.5. So black was probably ahead too much. So even if white gets a result like this,
so this score even this, well, basically it's kind of same as the game was. So
but except there is no ko and white has center. So
yeah, but still, yeah.
So that's a big difference. Wow. So it seems like, to sum it up, that Ali played really well. He managed really well to play with the influence, which in general is really hard for humans. But he managed, so we are going for game 3.
Yeah. I want to remind you about Patreon under the stream. You can follow and to support our league. Also, there is donations. Thanks everyone for donate and help us. And you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel with all videos. See you in game 3 in a few minutes.
Yes, see you in 10 minutes.